This is an interesting question where we're given part of a schedule when some games are being televised and we're trying to work out some of the other games, in particular when S is playing against U. Now, there's actually a very quick way of doing this question if you can spot it, and that is to see that T is playing here and here, and R is playing here and here. So it cannot be that T is playing R in any of these ones, and it must be that T is playing R here, which means that the only remaining game is S against U. And we're actually done. The answer must be A. Now, if you don't spot that, there are some other ways to do it, and I'm going to talk about them now. So I didn't actually jump at that straight away. So what I did is notice that P is playing 3 games, and so we can work out which other games P is playing, because they have to play against U and they have to play against S. But U is already playing here, so it must be P against S here, and S is already playing here, so it must be P against U here. And that allows us to say that Q is playing against T here, because that's the only remaining game, and Q is playing against R here. Right, now I've got some info. Now we've got R in 3 games, so we've just got to fit in we've got R against S, we don't have R against U yet, do we? We've got R against P and R against Q, and then there's also R against T. So it must be that R is playing against T here, and R is playing against U here. And that will then lead to the answer that we wanted. S is playing U here. So it's a slightly different route, and I didn't use that like very quick bit of intuition. I just instead deduced certain games and got to the answer. Just going to finish off this table, I think, because we're not far off. So this one must be Q against, what have we got? P, Q, R, S. And then here, we've just got to work out what's missing. So Q has not yet played. They played P, R, S, T. They haven't played against U. And then S must be playing against T. So actually, we can work out the whole schedule from just knowing which ones are televised. But the main answer, of course, is A. S plays against U in round 1.